This is Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Wheeljack. The figure is part of Wave 7 or 8 of the Deluxe Class figure. So I don't even remember. Um, I think this is now an Asia exclusive figure. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if it's coming out anywhere else beside Asia. So anyway, here it is. It's a very stormy Tuesday afternoon, July 31st, 2012. Thank you for joining me. And as always, before we begin, quick look at the packaging. Look at that box art. A Transformers figure or character with hair. I'm just not getting that. They're trying to give an homage to Einstein, but organic parts on, well, they did have black arachne, okay, fine. The organic on an inorganic transformer. So, but the character, I wasn't particularly fond of that character. Sadly, he was blown to bits in the end, but anyway, he had a cool alt mode though. This is the Mercedes SL, was it SL? E550 mode. Sorry, my bad. The SLR was the Soundwave. I was referring to another character. Sorry. So E550 alt mode. A little bit small. I was expecting this one to be a little bit wider and longer, but I guess Hasbro had only this much budget to work with. And as you can see, he's all weaponized. Obviously, this is not all the weapons that came with him. He only came with one of these small pistols, the MechTech weapon, which activates this way. It's much like Ratchet, but in a cornier way. A power saw, I suppose. And one spear, one small firearm, and a bigger firearm. I'm not even sure these are firearms. I think they're tools. This could be a sort of like a gun, a nail gun or a screw. I don't know. This one could be a welding machine. This is a spear. This is definitely a weapon, the spear. And this one is just a power saw that sort of spins when you flick it out. So that's all the weapons he has. Now, obviously, I have another one, so I've actually added the weapons on this figure onto this figure, and they have these 3mm or 5mm clips. 3mm clips that actually can clip onto the back and onto his side of his chest. So that's pretty cool. And the main MechTech weapon has some pegs which you can actually clip the 3mm weapons. So there. So let's get rid of these weapons so you can see the. Oh, okay. So two of those big tools and two of the small tools, two of the spears and two of the MechTech weapon. Come on. Alright, so here is Wheeljack in his robot mode. Now let's finish off the car mode. Pretty cool. I wanted to point out one thing before we end with this car mode. This is actually a defective product. It's got two left shoulders, which I will show you in a while. Well, I'll show you now. And as you can see right there, there is a sort of a flat part. The flat side of the shoulder is supposedly on the outer side, while for this one, it's actually there and not here. So you actually have two of the. This is the correct piece for this side, but this side should have the opposite piece, like this one. It should have the flat part facing outward. And these are two different pieces, as you can see, because the rivet is here and the rivet is there. So they should be opposite pieces. For this one, they're actually the same piece, and therefore, when you try to push it down, it just snaps off. So this particular Wheeljack is going to stay, obviously, in his alt mode, which kind of sucks because I wanted to keep one MOC. and now I can't do that unless I find another one. So there. But overall, the alt mode is still pretty cool. Come on. Some trouble tabbing the panels on, but very cool. They've got their rims sort of painted. Yep. Some nice detail up front. Top, there's no Mercedes logo for some weird reason. Oh, there is one here at the back. My bad. Focus on that. The E550. So there you go. Pretty cool. Alright, on to the figure. Figure is half decent. It's not too bad. No, it's not super great. But I've actually grown to like it. The feet are a little bit wobbly because of these kibble at the back. So also this one just pops off very easily if you try and push it out like that. It pops off fairly easily. Just snap it back on. And some nice paint apps on his thighs, on his chest. He's got great paint apps on his head. It's a great head sculpt. I think they're supposed to be light piping, but they painted the eyes with that all spark blue. This is translucent piece of plastic for his hair. I'm just not getting that hair concept. He's got a weird set of hands right there, but very cool. Wheeljack, an old Wheeljack. Not entirely sure what the hell. Not entirely sure what that's all about. But Michael Bay. So here he is with Prime, Transformers Prime Wheeljack, as well as the Generations Wheeljack. So he's not too bad skill. He's still the shortest. He's actually the tallest from head to toe. He's actually the tallest among the three. So pretty cool. I wish they would do a white version of this one. Even if it's just an Asia exclusive, a repaint of this one together with a black Soundwave, but we'll see. Hasbro. I don't know what goes on in their brains right in their discussion rooms right now. So anyway, ball jointed neck, ball jointed shoulder, double hinge elbow, no wrist articulation. He's got a waist swivel. Because of transformation. Ball jointed hip, which is very tight. Hinge knee, which is just bends forward that way, but doesn't really bend backward because of this huge panel right here. It's got some ankle articulation because of transformation. So to transform the figure, go ahead and pop these out. I'll just move them out. Go ahead and fold the head back in. And now he's held the headless Wheeljack. Alright, go ahead and I suppose you could transform the arms first. And you'll know if it's the correct piece if it flows very easily. Go ahead and do the same on the other side if you can. Alright. And I suppose you can join them together. Okay, there you go. Go ahead and fold this one up. Focus, more light please, focus. Alright, fold these two panels down. It can be very tricky, so if you've given this to your kid, just make sure he folds it slowly so you don't break off any of the tabs. Right there, because they're very small and I think they're very fragile. If you do it one too many times improperly. So wait, come on. Okay, there we go. So that one's done. Go ahead and fold the hood on top. Come on, just tab the hood in. And it's pretty solid. It's a very solid transformation. Go ahead and fold these up. Rotate the waist. Fold these up like that. Go ahead and tab the thigh panels in, I suppose. Yep. Fold the. Yeah. Be careful with those blue panels. Come on now. What the hell? Okay. Is that it? No. Folds all the way in. Oh, okay. Sorry. You got to fold these out, and then you can fold the feet in. There you go. A little bit of a mech tech going on there. Oh, mech tech. Sorry. Automorph going there. So there you go. Why is it so freaking dark? More light. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Fold the entire roof assembly, or his feet. Oh, what happened here? Okay, there we go. Up like that. And then just tab these together. Come on. And then fold them down like that. Oh, this one's missing a bit of silver paint. What can you do? And there is Wheeljack in his, again, Mercedes 550 E550 alt mode. So very cool. Again, he's got these ports right there, which you can clip the MechTech weapon on, and he can slice and dice some Decepticons as he's cruising the street. Can you mount it this way? No. That's the only way you can store all the weapons. Oh, no. As I said, they had clips. Right. So, okay, we'll put it like that. And the spear, I suppose you can... I'll use this other one. Clip it here. And the gun, or the, whatever this thing is, clips right here. Okay, give it some clearance. And the bigger weapon, clip up top over here. Come on. So there is a way to store all the weapons in alt mode, albeit in a very ridiculous and funny way. Yeah. So, anyway, that's that. Is it worth the trouble of getting or importing? If you're a big fan of the character, why is there not enough light? Okay. If you're a big fan of the character and you like the figure, I suppose you can get it, but I wouldn't pay more than $20 for it. Maybe plus $5-10 shipping, $30. That would be the price ceiling for this one. Don't pay $50 for it. I don't think it's worth that much money. You could probably get it on some online stores. Heck, maybe even on Evil Bay, but nothing more than $20 or $20 for the thing, and then plus shipping, maybe $30 everything. Because it is just a deluxe class figure, and it's not a super great character, and chances are you'll probably end up with a defective one, just like what I did. Or maybe not. I'm just unlucky, just like I was with Soundwave. But again, as I said, it's really up to you. How badly do you want it? If you're just a casual collector and you're done with Dark of the Moon, then this is a pass. But if you're a big fan of the movieverse, you love Michael Bay's movies, then this is an absolute must-have. I'm a big fan of some of the figures that they've created in the movieverse, and this one is not too bad for me. I like the alt mode, the robot mode, albeit a little bit diminutive, but that's the trend of Hasbro figures nowadays. Is still pretty cool. Not as posable as I thought he would be, but he's the mechanic, he's the engineer. Don't really need to pose him. Some great, interesting weapons. Not the best weapons, but you know, still pretty good. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll apologize, it's too long, as always. I post videos on Shuffletron, on FX Friends and on the Tech Sushi YouTube channels. My haul videos are on keep.com/FXFriends. Toy purchases are posted at twitter.com/FXFriends. And toy sightings, I post them on Instagram. FX Friends on Instagram. So there you go, folks. Transformers Dark of the Moon, Deluxe Class, Wheeljack. Thanks for watching.